In this video, we're going to be going over my filling station mock, a custom modular gas station for my LEGO City built on a 32 by 32 base plate. Not only are there gas pumps to fill up your vehicle, but my LEGO citizens can grab some snacks, coffee, fizzy drinks, or whatever else they want from the cooler. There's also some adult products behind the counter. We're going to go through the mock in full detail and talk all about the build process. Let's get started. Mock season is back, baby! I designed this mock earlier this year, and I did so completely in Bricklink Studio, which is a first for me. While my LEGO City, New Brickerton, has begun investing into public transportation lately like the train, much like American cities, our population is still heavily reliant on the automobile, so we needed a place to fill up your vehicle. In my last city update, I showed the gas station in progress as a construction site, but it was about time to finish this thing up. This build was an exercise in upgrading an existing set into a fully modularized building. The foundation for this build is the Mini City Filling Station from Brickloot. Not a LEGO product, but still a fun design from a cool company. Brickloot did not sponsor this in any way, I just really like the foundation of that build. The original filling station set is still available from their website for $15 US if you want access to the stickers for this project, but I did use quite a few additional bricks to complete it. I featured some tips for upgrading and remocking any kind of LEGO style set in my original video. You can click up here if you want to check that out. In the original video, I showed my renders of the design and I explained how exactly I designed this thing. So I highly recommend you check out that video if you want more information on the design process itself. I'm planning to go ahead and include the Bricklink Studio model for free download in the description below. This will allow you access to the full build and parts list. If I get enough interest, I will also do the instructions as well. Before we can discuss the build, we've got to actually finish building this thing. Unfortunately, what I've done so far of the gas station is still in a box somewhere in my basement from my move. So we got to go find that real quick. Put it at the top. Gas station, right there. There it is. We got it, baby. Now that we found that, next, we're gonna need some more pieces. I had enough in my inventory to get started on the build, but I needed a bunch more to finish this thing. It's got over 800 pieces. Now, I could have gotten the pieces from various Bricklink sellers, but I prefer to get all my pieces from one source at a cheaper price. And that's why I'm ordering my parts for this build from WeBrick, who are sponsoring this video. If you've seen this channel before, you know I am a big fan of brick building on a budget. A lot of you are LEGO purists out there, and I get that, but let's get real. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but LEGO is an incredibly expensive hobby. If you want to get around overly expensive LEGO prices, I highly recommend you try sourcing your parts from WeBrick.com at a much lower cost than LEGO and Bricklink sellers. If you're skeptical, WeBrick offers a free trial of their parts on their website, so you can get a sense of if you like their piece quality. Let's just take a quick look at how much money using WeBrick will save us on this filling station project. I've got my digital model here of the filling station. I'm going to export a parts list and let's see what cost Bricklink gives us for the project. It's saying I need to order from 4 different sellers and the total cost is $250 US. But let's check WeBrick.com. The process is very similar. Just log in, click on their upload tool and upload your parts list, and look at that. I can get 95% of the pieces for my build from WeBrick for just $65 US. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. They may be the sponsor of this video, but I would still be using their bricks for my builds anyway, based on price alone. You can use discount code NEWBRICKERTON to get 12% off your order, and using my affiliate link below will help support the channel, so please, I implore you to check them out. So this is how my WeBrick parts shipped for this order, all in one bag, organized by piece type in individual bags, with some of the larger parts and pieces loose in the bag. It was pretty easy to get organized and start building. Even though I'd already started the build, I went ahead and rebuilt the entire thing with my WeBrick parts order. I went through my Bricklink Studio model and just went piece by piece and built it in whatever order made sense. You can do the same with the free studio model available in the description. Now, let's talk about the build. First things first, the gas pumps. I've expanded on the gas pump design from the original mini city filling station, adding pumps on both sides. I changed the colors of the pump to represent diesel and unleaded gas options. I love the stickers from the original set representing the pump numbers and the total amount of gas pumped. Now let's talk about the scale. When I originally posted this design, someone said I should rotate the gas pumps and the support poles so that the cars would drive parallel to the gas station, making getting in and out easier. I tried this, and unfortunately, there's just not enough space to deal with. Since it's built on the new road plates, the dimensions for the pillars just weren't working out. It's not very realistic on the spacing, but I really wanted both the gas pumps and the convenience store to fit within the confines of one base plate. So that's just one of the constraints we're dealing with here. It's appropriately sized for 4 stud wide or 6 stud wide vehicles, and absolutely perfect for motorcycles, but anything bigger than that is definitely going to cause a problem. The front of the convenience store features a 3 stud wide curb. I've maintained the ice machine and the fire extinguisher pieces from the original set and added a trash can out front. The front wall is built out of pure glass windows and doors like it would be in real life, barring all the advertisements and window stickers, and I left a 4x4 space on the front of the build for an additional filling station sticker to match the original. I'm either going to make my own stickers or buy an additional set just to get another one of those filling station stickers to complete it. Let's go ahead and take off the front wall of the build to get a better look at the inside. Walking in, there's a brown 2x4 tile representing a doormat surrounded by a tile pattern that I came up with 1x2 tiles alternating between 1x2 tan and dark tan tiles. It's meant to look a little bit ugly and dirty and tacky like an old gas station on the edge of town. The cashier's desk and computer are taken directly from the original mini city set. A lot of the amenities I added in the gas station are inspired by different builds I'd found online. When I'm approaching a new mock, I love to look at other people's work for inspiration. I highly recommend you do the same. It can give you some great ideas for build techniques, and then you can modify things and make them your own. For the soda fountain, I looked at this tutorial by Jaystifer on YouTube. I really liked his design. I made mine in a very similar fashion, but I removed the large ice machine in the middle in favor of 2 extra soda fountains so that it would fit in my small space here. The cups for the fountain drinks and coffee are both stacks of the modified cone piece and 1x1 cylinder studs. I was inspired by a coffee machine I saw in a Bevan's Bricks build, and he let me know he was similarly inspired by the coffee machine in the Simpsons Quickie Mart build. I just love sharing Lego knowledge. It's a beautiful thing. Bevan's Bricks Octane gas station also helped inspire my fridge. Inside the fridge, I added milk, chocolate milk, orange juice, water bottles, and 2 kinds of soda cans or drinks. The 4 brown 1x1s I needed for the chocolate milk were out of stock on WeBrick at the time I ordered, so that's why my chocolate milk is just one giant 1x4. Next to the fridge, I added some bars sticking out of the wall with modified 1x1 plates that represent various snacks like chips and trail mix. The part of the interior that is fully original is the shelves behind the cashier. I added some adult products like alcohol. I varied the depths of each one to represent different levels of inventory of different products. This is what you'd find in most gas stations. The piece that really ties the mock together is the gas station attendant and his logoed collared shirt. This is a real Lego minifig that is custom printed by Brickloot. I've looked on their website and I'm not sure if you can still buy this minifigure standalone. It may be gone, it may be out of stock. Finally, one thing I do want to mention is that when using third-party bricks, their colors will be close, but will not always match 100% completely to Lego's colors, so you can tell a slight variation for the dark bluish gray WeBrick parts and the Lego dark bluish gray on the concrete. It feels important for me to tell my audience that if you are a Lego purist thinking about doing this, that is something you should know up front. So it's good idea to try and do all your parts in each build as one supplier and not mix them together just in case the color doesn't match. So my final thoughts on this build, I think it looks great from minifig level, but unfortunately from human level, mostly what you see is a bunch of red plates from the roof. I'm not sure if there's anything I could have done to avoid that on a build like this. The scale is not perfect as far as the cars go, but I'm very happy with it, and I think it'll look great in my Lego City. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm finally getting settled into my new house and have some great videos coming out soon. My plan is to hit 2024 running with more mocks and builds than ever before. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and happy holidays. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.